Mayor OSP there. Nti some office of the special prosecutor no. It's na me share that do buy no mun come to omo ho. Won anka so omo nsam mbe kan yo nyame. Ena enyame na me frɛ won. Omo de kofa me papa soja ni penin kese pa sojafo akese ne ba akoso se won person ba shosu nyame na me frɛ won. OSP nyame na me kɔhwɛ no nyame na me frɛ won. Eti me papa soja ni penin no ebo mama ne no. E go so okay. Oh mbeba ani o mo asem. Eti na we were dangling between Wednesday and Friday. And I was like, Maza, yeah, planning your show no Monday to Friday. Oh, yeah, she say hone yedam. Enti no, obi anto no bo asiasa. And then they said that okay, Friday day we more agree. It's yawada na jo. Me kwada me refi. Say I catch him say OSP mra show no so. And some producer come say you mentioned say na OSP for na say wo munya ombeba. Nti yeah. So Jenny Penny Crown forward day omu PRO no number ne mama, and then the pictures came for their artworks and all, and then you know you send a call na me jitu mu no na me information me hwehwe free omo ho but na omo adwen ye omo said the omo person be catch Ghana for na me peti there be na me per confirmation said the bear me can seven na metimi aka ne yi nti e kire nka so na me no mo che ka so no me sheda said the bear you see uni obi ya there are a lot of strategies of extracting information from people say Brazil ne wo bobo now we wadrin say we Brazil e bom rika speed gamer or they are tough
Bibi how family ho afako court.
Na wa dismantle with speed strategy. Sir Maza, na no photo. Agonya no netoy.
Bibi how family ho afako court. Mama wanim bie open your eyes.
Eno dan chen a. Ada no Brazil so pese obo speed game no. Wo compare wo asem se wo ne be ball mirika ne bia we pra. Eno ntina mpanifo kan tetete. Answer the strategist the boss as so say any hahane dem fa nkwa prekisma efi smart cuz onu asa no man no na onu udi agrokra wa enze anoma o onu udi agrokra no wa udani na ye ho
mama wanim bie open your eyes.
Number 1, I needed the PRO to confirm say oye MPP adwuma and he confirmed on the show. I needed him to confirm. Say what out no. And your OSP, Papa na a lawyer na a friend that me catch say you a lawyer. And no kura no kunu no. We a lawyer ni nkasa sa lawyer nkasa e plan papa. Into that why you mesmerized. Na me person confirm so to one oye MPP adwuma. But anya Ghana adwuma na oye. Say wo ye party adwuma for elections am no problem. But say ye oman ya to abawie na ye bu oman esese ye na ye ka ye hubom na ye ma oman ye yie na wo dai ye wo te say de wo ye campaigner e ho na me no wo asem no sa na OSPPR no ni suma te
Miss Marai Miss Marai we be dum hey you can Miss Marai
every time you can say oh what that wo ye MPP adwuma ye interview na me pe the very right time na me de no be wo ho ma ne bu afu mo I say, we MPP, and I also end this city. I'm saying, I'm in this city. I say, I want to free party. I want to call. Okay, I will show.
Miss Marai. Miss Marai.
I needed to extract that information from that guy. Oh, yes, smart. That guy is not a smart guy. To be honest with you, you're telling us, maybe I won't know what you say. Say, but you're telling us, would you agree to your own disadvantage? Number 2, I needed to know and find out, reveal, extract from them whether or yes prosecutions now a genuine and a covert strategy. And they revealed. Because some other stations in now, Pentecost praises and worship. No. But I had an agenda for the interview. So I can gather some information so I can present these documents from the office of the special prosecutor. Where documents were there? The office of the special prosecutor on one document. So I needed to disengage his thoughts and his rational presentation. Listen, moi Muslim radio ni TV, moi radio ni TV school. As I said, open information a few be what? As I would disengage his thoughts from the angular more discussing. And again, you need to boot him off from his rational thoughts. But that is where I am now. Ify, this is what I did to that guy. Because I realized that Papa Bakuno can or behave to say Brazilian team. Wouldn't it go speed? I know I should slow down. Who slow down? I know I should do go speed. Your friend Akrugu, Unimian Sacha, I know better than direct say no. Akrugu in Yan Sacha Daku. Because that whole strategy, no. Because now MPP no one move and all day until he came as a politician. He didn't come as a spokesperson of the office of the special prosecutor. And one can say office work about this guy say what was say agro no. One move here I catch him say no na dream na say yeah I got check at inside. Master, they me pay me nephew. I wanted you to open up say the identity. It's me I can be more man na say me hono de abewo mo. Na ne bu afu. Eti show ni nya ne dia yes ye wie can find out what say there be me wie. And also me di nya no. Na me pade aye no. Ti me nya no. Number 2, na me person who say crime bia related to corruption won betima investigate ya na. Ono aka say to me say there be money laundering won't me investigate. It is a OSP will be court on money laundering I say.
Bibi how family ho afako court. Bibi how family ho.
O bi say no mo betra ha kwa no man kasa sa no mo ko David na adwe no mo turuba. Mo de be hwehwe. Because enkrata we dey wo me ho. But Jimmy nya bibi jira so. Office of the Special Prosecutor, a law institution, a 419. Say Mahama begunu, so ongunu, so abese sanwi, so on so bi enyama sem. Point number 4, na me pese wo ka say adenti na ye pese ye gunu. Na ye hihye niam na yie. Ba ho na ka me pese me bem bebre na be ka chon say ye gu bi ye na. Say a state institution. Say ye gunu. Also, o me ye no ma mo say pa ade na ye mo pese ye gu police service. So mo ye bibi na enya ade na mo pese ye gu police service. And I say police service a security institution. Fully fledged security agency. Fully fledged. Office of the Special Prosecutor on your security agency. All security agencies, para-security agencies, quasi-security agencies fall under the Ministry of Interior and the Ministry of Defense. The Office of the Special Prosecutor on the security agency. So I needed them to expose themselves. It is a no so na me fa grata we ya. Won anka sa won wasa won kan ya no me twa dem dia to tetrem.
Wache no, wache braye.
Office of the Special Prosecutor no. One yes security officers or more no, one ye borrowed. They are part of the governing board.
Oh, I don't know.
They are not part of the mainstream operational responsibilities of the Office of the Special Prosecutor. When you answer women for the court, where we are sika. say almost a corruption be baha no ma prevent it because say no ma say so when you so na achew me ayo say by money laundering there yes wo mo nko ho.
Okay.
The next point is that so I'm going say oh yeah to be go office of the special prosecutor but your serious fraud office e wo here your friend SFO. Me honorable Samuel Saponya wonya the baby queen nyame fa me wo fa ne kransi yi. That time no ya Ashanti regional director or a northern sector kra on an Ashanti region Bronga Hafu northern region upper east any upper west one person your friend Samuel Sapon nyame fa ne kransi yi helicopter busuefo ekume wo fa no and o chi me tenase na me wo Tech FM me di fi ho ba Kes de ba Fox chi me tenase chere me the operations of the serious fraud office. Eti serious fraud office. Regional director BSS or yeah, either a retired or an active security personnel. Eti SFO serious fraud office no. SSA nipo dano ewo manto mensini ene omaina no nyina no SSO yo bi a ide se wadi soja da. Wadi prosi da. Ana odadi prosi. As what me ada no enumpo yagunu ene ye fe no iyoko yegu SFO wie na de iyoko bae no won a abedi anu no nyina ye nkrofo a won eye security people minded but won so serve in active service before eti say mohwe tiwa na tiwa ye DCOP anambwa
I don't know.
mohwe openi opoku DCOP not former director general of the Ghana Police Service CID director general of CID ofibe kwai
Wani
edupoku thank you edupoku obaya Ashanti regional commander of the Ghana Police Service. Ena odebaye pa ena odeko iyoko. Enu echi no na your papa back wo. Is it Anan Ata or something? I've forgotten the name. Ono so na oye police din. This is the only time ayenya iyoko ni a iyoko boss a onye active security person. Ono ni post da. Onye adwo bi enaida. Onye bibiada, but why informant for other external security institutions? Did I say something?
Wait.
Why informant for external security institutions? Being an informant is different from being an active security person. If you are looking at a track record of the occupancy of Iyokwa, Raymond Acha is the only person. Yen share down fanning kwaso you post ni why do BNI why do here ya share that kwachre no ya the uniform a share no one regu. It is only Raymond Acha. And I still stand to be corrected. Maybe somebody also went to head that institution, not only that formalized security training. I want to choose my words right. Okay. Eti SFO kura yagunu. How much more Office of the Special Prosecutor? Before Shraj became Shraj, they were not a commission. Before Shraj became Shraj, they were not a commission. There are several other security and state institutions in this country. They have actually outlived their relevance in the operationalization and the management of this country. And you can tell from afar that the modus operandi of the Office of the Special Prosecutor, even though it is less than 10 years, they've actually outlived their relevance. Honestly, they have actually outlived their relevance. So, if you do a quantum analysis of their modus, and you do strategic analysis of their operandi, you would come to a very simple calculation that that particular institution is a bogus one, a Ebola. And I have opined from 20 whatever they came into existence that look, the Office of the Special Prosecutor was actually created not to fight for the ordinary Ghanaian, ordinary in inverted commas. The Office of the Special Prosecutor was not put together to fight corruption. It was rather put together to save certain people who are corrupt, protect them, and show a certain image, show a certain video, show a certain picture, show a certain impression and expression to the people of this country that I am doing something. So that when we are out of power, you'll be able then, by the laws that actually stipulated your existence, you will frustrate the administration, which is not ours, but you work under. That is why intentionally, this is intentional, Nana Addo and his cohorts, who are so corrupt than any other person I've seen heard on this planet Earth, said that even though the president of the land, you have a 4-year term, the president of the land, you have a 4-year term, but the OSP, you have a 7-year uninterrupted term. If a binary person or someone, it's very cumbersome. Because Nana Addo and Crawford in some Berueska. I'm telling you, I have no question. United Nations for NIGT, as I say, OSP, and the OSP or China, OSP or Qatar, OSP or Canada, OSP or America. Nonsense. OSP not America. No, some question. Some young would do.
Put your hands together for Jesus.
And then Benjamin, and I have another one. Some Tuesdays I was at here. Sansa Funa OSP Tigana, how old you know? What do you do a Qatar? Sharia law sanso ye adwuma ka ho enti OSP or Qatar no ana Qatar no odo we do kodu nanim a only democratic laws enti ma start to book me friend kwasea krasi yes any democracy what we practice here in Africa is kwasea krasi and the book will come out very soon.
Put your hands together for Jesus.
Kwasea krasi. It is not democracy. Demo means either you are demarcating or you are demonstrating. Demo. What are we demonstrating? We are demonstrating corruption. We are demonstrating insecurity. We are demonstrating joblessness. We are demonstrating hopelessness. We are demonstrating despondency. People are thrown out of the joint. We have done a ring fence around people who steal. And we have exposed innocent people in society here in Ghana. And you are telling me this rubbish thing we are practicing is called democracy. For Christ's sake, it is kwasiakrasi. Apple. And I am not going to say, oh, yeah, go school, yeah, yeah, table for massa, opabra, but now. One table for Joe, be out. But the attendant said, Yansani, and ordinary chrome casa, and then a mamre, a bobra. Na kwasia and of obi bro obi krom kasa and na mamra ebobra everything am I bedru baby ayedu we have appointed in kwasiafo esoro kwasia na esoro nyansafo and it has become so hard a burden and imperatively difficult to crack and open the space to appoint the right people. A majority of the time, you see the corrupt people being pulled up, hauled to glory. Some of them have been appointed elders of the church, bishops, caretakers, catechists, whatever, pastors, you know, all because still more. And you can negotiate with whoever is investigating you. Adilai. So even our current Attorney General, what did he say? Come, let's negotiate. OSP says, come, let's negotiate. What are you negotiating? If I stole money, if my actions, either in or out, direct or indirectly, my actions, I'm a Ghana Boka, I didn't know Peter Amrani negotiating. You negotiating then? What are you negotiating? So when you and only cromfo be negotiating. Because China now call Hokobo Besano. China now call Hokobo Besano. On only cromfo negotiating.
He is smart.
So China near cromfo negotiating and kind of wo when you free China ho. Yet ever Ghana pesca free Sweden. A bay. How fast? Until you fetch me into Sabia Bru, Miro Tumfo, Wadaoma, Ghana, he fetch me into Yajimisa. Sir, a nipa 30.8 million. Ye Nisika, ye bet with the queer. But a nipa one year less than 10 million on the Ecopesica queer. How? It doesn't make sense to me. Enipa makumaku 30.8 million or PPA duasa any actually pound watch. Ye ni sika edi yakuya. But ekuo kitwa bia Peter woye or pepidu empo wondru ho de yakopa sika abaye kuya. Pacho ye ni nyansa na ejimi.
Captain Smart. The king of morning shows.
Say asrafo opepie duasa. Entime ne asrafo pepidu enkuntokwa. Sa asrafo opepie duasa no wo ye hwamoa.
That I didn't even know how to translate them into opepepe.
Captain Smart. The king of morning shows.
So when it do corruption ye kay sister so na yamba no brofo a ede and on what kind there's no stress on your vocal cord. Corruption.
He is smart.
You see brofo e di wi sika wo man bia mu no ede misappropriation. The brofo e di wi sika no first one corruption. Under the word corruption, your brophobia for misappropriation. And so bit bro, radio TV so not misappropriation. Wa what was up when it brofo, Sikano, and you read the brofo Cassius misapplication. So in fact they actually misapplied the funds. Misapplication. You read the brofo embezzlement. Embezzlement. And so there's no stress on your vocal cord. So from corruption, misapplication, misappropriation, embezzlement, there's no stress. Then you really catch yourself bakuzo. Sikana say you allocate kwa na amfa kwan say misallocation. I so be the why you crowd about over. Me body your friend misallocation. Me body your friend misappropriation. Me body your friend embezzlement. These are words that were intentionally put together by the Greek philosophers who were thieves. These are words put together by the Greek philosophers who were thieves. They are the people who came to Africa. It was not the Europeans. Read well. Don Diagoji Azambuja Broniba and what is our to ever since I win here, my first to political science. Besides what Bruni Bidia or check political science. Anywhere in the world, your friend Don Diagoji Azam Buja. What you say, Kwano, if you body say? Oh, yes. Pure. But he was actually dogmatized. Over here, Don Diagoji Azam Buja. Yeah, the deciding when they throw history books. Some say I need in school. Yes, you said the first person to sail to Africa, your friend Don Diagoji Azam Buja. Yeah, Jimmy, before her, make her somewhere. Now, you see me, dear, until me fat me, dear, yeah, Jimmy. Clear question JSS1, JSS2, JSS3. You were not able to pronounce the name well. Ne teacher ni gan ni teacher ni afaba. Na obo me say meant to be about Don Ziagoji Azambuja. Yeah, Jimmy.
Le crocodile dan ya drama ya bien ni wese ne see di kan di the same.
Yeah, Jimmy o. Ne ya jedi say oh broni bi ba ne picture wa he. Sa the picture na omode chere when the church say no correct. Sa ne ya Yesu Kristo. Ya see Yesu picture ni Yesu movie ni nti say Pentecost kra ya say enfa Yesu nto ye logo no movie na branch yi obi kwato no Holland na koye wi apetashi. We twa movie na wie so bro kakra guso. Akwara di ye Yesu movie no ye Yesu bi ahuyi. What is that? Na mama Brown wo twasene.
Ne ba ni ade so ensu won twi.
Sene twam. Ena ma obeye Yesu. Onye Yesu bi ahui because Yesu o tuntum. Bible say na obiri. Say kase obi biri afa say chese. O tuntum. Enya fa broni. Ena wo so ya wafa Yesu picture. Wo na wo no. That time the photographer ben wo assassin so twan funi.
Bibi ni ye nipa o.
What did to him? Na Peter ya wo no. Abraham to ya. What can Samuel? No name Yesu.
When we university.
Na ya sesa broni bi for the atetare ye dem. So na ye Yesu. E to kwa obi kwa bi tare na fridge ho. Sesa na be ya electricity bill de be kwa wa bodam. Wa bodam. Wa bodam. Be honest, wa bodam. Because Yesu to me no. Until electricity bill so. Electricity bill meter any area. Wa bodam. Kudi nyansa babu. According to what I for Yesu. Obese ko Spain. Obi anso so no so. Oko California. Obi anso so no so. Ene nyame ya na do do South Africa. Na nkofo asore da.
I'm here for assignment.
Ala kubalo ala. Na according to what you say then nkofo yi we have met Yesu. And the man issue that statement and say he's not Christ. I can never be Christ.
I'm here for
and I will not be Christ. Africa. I only played a role in a movie. Or say, me nye Yesu Christo. Me ntimi nye Yesu Christo. Na me ntimi mpo nye Yesu Christo da. Eye sene and ye de me try ye keke. Nti wo bia me mfoni tare wo dem. Say me na me Yesu Christo no why? Na me na me te ha me no me whiskey.
Cause who can Bible with Genesis was sin now.
That guy married 9 times before he died. 9. And mama kumako 9. The only brony I mean was assassin who 17. And they be born in some man award a year.
Cause who can Bible with Genesis was sin now.
But before naturally your left side of the brain no problem was
sin now. Joseph Yena
and na me kan yesi me didi atem me di atem woni me
gwen
afasi wo hia bibini bia na adwene de wo bonkum no so yo hene o yo di kro o ye mahene o ye minister o ye president o ye president woni ni dili a ye careful na adwene bonkum no problem wo mu.
Are you seriously?
Woni dey tell problem wo mu yan dream kodaache.
Hey, are you seriously?
Enipa bia na dream timi wura enfie du emu no na dream no problem wo mu. But uko other spaces of the world now. Ayana Because a very small group of people, the whole Switzerland, nipa 11, Switzerland, nipa 11, and Ebu Omaino. Switzerland was special prosecutor, but we a mistake. No, so Muse Queen.
So very sure.
And to say, they are to a mongrel Dantane at Chohono.
Watch no.
Dantane at Cho. And Omo go home. So I have taken the pain to read about this so-called Office of the Special Prosecutor, and I have come to a conclusion. It's one of the most stupid ever created institutions in Africa, continent to him. Well, it might become better, but as of now, it remains the most useless. What will say?
Are you seriously?
Say, what fan crata ye kutamia on? Afasi document ye kutamia. I ask myself, say, Office of the Special Prosecutor no. Office no, nye independent no. Omo ye yansafa na so omo yankwasafo. Office dey si won. Office na nkasa no ye yansa office na so yankwasi office.
Adam na nkasa na ye born ne bae na Adam and Eve ne ye born na.
If you say temi you, Abraham uti. Yes, say who need to be prosecute you obi on money laundering. It is a would you be court to say who prosecute on money laundering, then a court in the Becca. Afasi ya no. And the court in the bed. On to me need to
Bibi how family who are for court. Mama when you be open your eyes.
Oh. Number 2. Office of the Special Prosecutor. Eh? When we go on investigation, I mean I'm catching some bois. They are not doing anything, and I'll prove it to you today. And then maybe the Thursday. They don't go anywhere to investigate anybody. Do you know what they do? One more asset declaration form. It will do Office of the Special Prosecutor. No amount asset declaration form. They say declare your asset. Now watch your friend Captain Smart. No dying with Tantra Hills. Your friend Captain Smart. Me see dying with Tripoli. Me. Your friend Captain Smart. Me will see dying with Mankasim. Me. Your friend Captain Smart. Me will dying was stressful. Your friend Captain Smart. Me will dying with Yasenemu Maton. Your friend Captain Smart. Me will dying with Santasi Bofodu. Dr. Nsiasa Yakubu, but still assassinate your media that ho a treme. Your family Captain Smart, me was assassin Cape Coast, me person me sidai. Your family Captain Smart, my toss assassin mepe. Your family Captain Smart, my toss assassin bato. Your family Captain Smart, me was Land Cruiser. Your family Captain Smart, me was Fortuna. Your family Captain Smart, me was Lexus. Your family Captain Smart, me was BMW. Your family Captain Smart, me was iPad. When we are no matter say. So baby. That's one track I want to say call him next year. I did to be your pa. When a year come for where we are there. I dare where we are no be son of a trauma. No, Ghana for anytime I said that pin here on better than Hanu. One to buy, never don't buy you. Me, OSP man throw PR so Momra. One or my some coffee so they need pedito. No friend no better na me nyam na friend won because me I don't need them. OSP no me here no. Actually I don't need them. Honestly I don't need them. But I agreed because of the respect I have for that senior military officer. That's why I brought them here. But idea never no more refi and the early part of this year and no person mba. And I'm sure that came to me because I needed to do proper research to be able to push them to the wall and anger them.
If it was my own
rearrange one more emotions to get what I want.
Before people will come here,
so I can present better for you. What would say me so better say?
Would have killed a lot.
I'm telling
you.
Me here
I'm telling you.
Who do I catch your plane?
I'm telling you. Like I could have killed a lot of people.
Eti afase. Sa office na esi ho no. Omuya ya we ya lesiri bia no ma wa jo so say postri jan. Uni ma de bi omoye. Say e ba omutim so mpese omoye allo arrest na. Ana say arrest wa. No ma sheda afa. Obi a omo say oye lawyer. No wa sheda aba ho. No wa be fa. Oh, ye lawyers. Ye devotee ye ho. Yep, a strategy. Whether Mahama be pam mo obegu no ongu no eno nyama sem. I am a broadcaster. I need to do a broad research and cast it to you.
Mama wanim bie.
Let me read it.
Bie wani nyuru nyansa and try your pemfa and public figure.
Peter Abraham Achu Godwin, my executive producer. GHA Master Udin say Papa no yes I love you. Sammy Afasa Benanya mesem. Any JB I am there in the office of the special prosecutor. Womunemi ejapadia bako pe a Mustafa Hamid. Any there. Information now to abontin I enter office of the special prosecutor no boa. Because when you are signal say Mahamenya either so be good institution no and obe pam kise jabin. So they just needed to do something. And Mahama also your communication or your serious strategist. So Mahama ni udilia or to say kufo in so she and fanipa in so you na fanipa. Mahama ntisa Trump. Mahama ntisa Kwame Nkrumah. Mahama behave to say J Kufo because Kufo the president and some Mahama eba. Mahama behave to say John Evans 50 other Mills. It's no koninya. No akane to watch him. No ma bobo ya be bo apem V8. What do you say we call insurance or V8 or bobo ya na bo. Sana Mahama te. So when you are dealing with president, you must study their demeanor and how they operate. Eti Mahama can speech is no kweka say investigation na OSP ye no. Odim say SML. Yeah, tie mama ka Mahama trimu adwenkyerɛ. Mahama nim say SML no eye MPP for na dem a contract. So mu wi ayen. Mahama nim. Ena wo OSP so office no akronfo no na di si ho. Ena wo ya akronfo defender no. Why was why investigation? Into contract the yentwam. And Mahama say the OSP de buy no. What would you say you see no? Now let me tell you about brand. When somebody is protecting his brand, he's always looking for external factors that could kill his brand and stop them. It's Mahama who say office of the special prosecutor no or external factor. Obeti ma be kele brand nti etetetia mu na mu ya MPP for gwen ena mu afa de mu na mu sese mu MPP for no mu ya akronfo tie nie ade Mahama ye na sekere no no enti mu MPP for na maja to sese na mu ya akronfo mu boga na krono de a na wo ankasa OSP no why is investigation na we there and they based on investigation of the OSP we try contracting. So there's no commitment on the part of the president because OSP investigations no the term and ya Attorney General no Mahama appointed here I am into some trust how sit down go deeper into the merits and the demerits of every other statement, every single statement you hear. I am again daring the OSP. Say Mustafa Hamid ejapadia bako pe Mustafa Hamid waya. What you feeding them? Say OSP to me ba no be tra me resign.
So
what it is to me?
Jesus,
OSP do sa branch and sa kwa no. Case na odido makatro say na do sheda de be see ho say. And on na who say the latter part no. Who say eye dey so many 10 years or 20 or 50 or any on be fear bem. So they needed an institutional abai foforo bi ababa bia no. Ebetimi atete won no man to me aka say wo mo ebebo man no kro no the office of the special prosecutor alo Che own goals. Manchester player na JB Bodi, Henry Maguire, o me share own goals.
Wani.
It initially no wo fa opedi Martinamidu. Say Martinamidu, emeye prosecutor, special prosecutor. Martinamidu ko aye no. And I'm starting so mo born emfe. And Martinamidu, wo mu say Martinamidu no Daniel Dom level. One dream, nana do a dream, no. Na you so we no me NDC for. Because what? Matinamidu, so a minister da. I went NDC abem. And a Daniel Dom level. And so Mahama and appointed as the auditor general. Eti, where ye are not the amawe. Where ye are not the amawe. Sanka office of the special prosecutor the person yen here. And can NDC to so you. Say nye krono a. Office ne si wono pesa odane ne gu ba bia akese e fo bia obi akora nim no mimi yanya kamatempebu ye fa no ni kan chechi NDC fo ngum obi an wate asi highway no so N1 no so no chechi MPP fo no bi eti wo mo hwe no mu se no bebia Matinamidu okodo ti ejana obe chicken for atatum because mumu sananado oya be mo mra bonte meka sase ma me beka sesi asemboa Matinamidu officially wrote to His Excellency the former president who was then the president of the Republic Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Edward Kennedy ne papa din cheto de be hen certificate ni ojai eno ka kire ne say your finance minister is a thief. But document where there, who na we man penije? Na him. And a Daniel Dom level. Oh yeah, forensic audit. About the energy sector. Finance ministry. The energy sector. Baby, Brana Champo ko no cry for say. Hey. Agric. Any transport. And on the command Akufo-Addo.
Didn't she?
And one almost said no, Padino. See Jana rather obegu ye ni mase. So watch this. Say na MPP 4% wo two Drubidie ketasihye proye ene kankan asia. Adenti and ompam Matinamidu. And I said, we mo pray yaba Matinamidu resign here. Number 2, Sana Drubidie ketasihye proye ene kankan ampam pass on person mutu asia. Dey tell say Daniel Dom level. We did 58 years. Waba kokrenti onko. Ni akofa 78-year-old man.
Toda shah. Shamaki
shwa. People think that as a any calculation was your dream. Before calculator was invented, we were able to do some calculations.
Toda shah.
Because here no ewiane bodu baby e say hayi aboba 3. Ewiane bodu baby hayi aboba 6. Ade some men koda. That time na calculator my. Na meteorologist bi ani asase so. Ye na nam de wiem ne baby nwinu koto eye calculation. Ye yetena kurase.
Rura Kadesh.
Eno mpamo. Na do ye ena gabi o kire da kone. Keno foriata ekofa kisi ejabin bai.
Toda ya.
Said that kisi ejabin on the gabi the ese so animate. Na wabin.
Ojai.
Efo. Me ye example keke. Wabin as radio manager. I will near 95.1 FM. It's the way I'm sick send the way I'm seeing on show phone to me here. Mr. Shadow, fantastic manager. But for Mr. Shadow, better has on my morning show ya me or my family. Want me here?
So
the fact that you are a good student by doing true and poor to say Paula Dumotria or your lower obi and a troll the exams man no more no about Bontembeka does not mean that when you get to the law court who bet me up for me. That is why Nana Addo was touted as one of the best lawyers in Africa. Meanwhile, he exposed himself by writing the president versus Chachu Chikata.
SSO.
Patrol, Joy.
SSO. And the law is the law is the law.
Office of the Special Prosecutor. Your Excellency, John Dramani Mahama, Aquano strategy no the year, Juma, officer of frustrating the fight against corruption. 81 mainstream appointees of the MPP Abayano, a whole person investigating. One agency heads, no I should appear at my Yoku and the Office of the Attorney General. A strategy. A lie. Share. 7, 10, Auntie. Shadi. Where now your case back? What's the charges? Can't tell you if you more Office of the Special Prosecutor must say who. Na me hwehwe no bi di fi hobere me. Me hwehwe na di fi hobere me. Ojai. Share date na was no. We hu 16 something. Share so bo.
16th July. 2025.
Me that's it. Bo, we done the Republic versus
The Republic versus
Bomodino.
Mustafa Abdul Hamid.
1,
Jacob Kwame
2,
Wendy Newman.
3,
Albert Chankra.
4,
Isaac Mensah.
5,
Right Widia Komensa.
6,
Okwabojakwa.
7,
Prop Nest Limited.
8,
Kel Logistics Limited.
9,
Kings Energy Limited.
10. Or the case where court me nyankoma ade no no atro no mo ojai owie no te wasa na hit ba ne trim credit na wasoro no so charges we no wasan asesa no credit na wasoro ho no
you see 20th August 2025. So the Republic versus Mustafa Abdul Hamid, Jacob Kwame Namor, Wendy Newman, Albert Tankra, Isaac Mensah, Right Widia Komensa, Okwabojakwa, Prop Nest Limited, Kel Logistics, Kings Energy Limited.
Me da say or to wasa na another hit is about the trim okwa na judge na ka say esa odi bibi but that day na a virtual court. So there was your friend say a vacation judge and not to her. Okay, and then when I say Fabra, he was face of the special prosecutor, and the man away also Sanya man meant to be fama. Nemo Masasa some charges now the buy. Check us all another detail.
17th October 2025. The Republic versus Mustafa Abdul Hamid, Jacob Kwame Namor, Wendy Newman, Albert Tankra, Isaac Mensah, Right Widia Komensa, Okwabojakwa, Prop Nest Limited, Kel Logistics, Kings Energy Limited view.
When we now science and Tim's
Anyway, that bam.
No, my dead, who say,
Afi, me the idea be better. Document now kind now. For we know actually na yebeko details. Kan or say Mustafa Hamid ye kronfo. Yen fan say Mustafa Hamid wa bokro no. Why is the OSP trying to save him?
when we now science and Tim's.
Or say we weska anameboa patro kan count 1 statement of offense. Ghana for biantio patro kan date na wasoro na ansa no yankase mabobi
16th July 2025.
We and the first charge sheet or the court kind statement of offense.
Statement of offense. Or say conspiracy to commit the criminal offense of extortion by a public officer.
Patroti. Or say Mustafa Hamid no. Extortion let's say extortion club me can say on the tree bed. Major. Enti fama me. Tell you, obi o say Mustafa Hamid area ban sika no. O say afa de Mr. Mustafa Hamid no or extort sika or jiji sika fi nkrofo. Ghana foi Office of the Special Prosecutor kan
Or say contrary to sections 23 clause 1 and
extortion and one no call the next particulars of
offense. Or say 1 Mustafa Abdul Hamid 54 years at all material times being the Chief Executive Officer of National Petroleum Authority and Chairperson of the Unified Petroleum Price and Fund Management Committee and the National Petroleum Authority. 2. Jacob Kwame Namwa, 57 years, Coordinator of the Unified Petroleum Price and Fund under National Petroleum Authority. 3. Wendy Newman, 40 years, Staff of the Audit Department.
Mustafa Hamid, the first crime I saw a committee a day.
Extortion.
Science
Yes, there.
Extortion.
Embezzlement, Anna. Patrol, misappropriation, Anna. Patrol, misapplication, Anna. Okay. It's Office of Special Prosecutor, then a person. Why was I one lawyer?
science and things.
Let me order, next page. Where are the first charges on the court to Peter? What are you carrying on?
Yanko count 2 now.
Go count 2.
Or say extortion by a public officer. Contrary to Section 239, Clause 1 and 3
That's right.
of the Criminal Offences Act 1960 Act 29, as amended by Section 1 of the Criminal Offences Amendment Act 2020 Act 1034.
That's right.
The particulars of offence. Or say Mustafa Abdul Hamid, 54 years, between January 2024 and December 2025 at Accra in the Greater Accra region of the Republic of Ghana and within the jurisdiction of this court, while holding office as the Chief Executive Officer of National Petroleum Authority and Chairperson of the Unified Petroleum Price and Fund Management Committee and the National Petroleum Authority committed extortion in respect of the duties of your office as a public officer.
Charges on the Mustafa Hamid deny extortion.
Science and things.
Mustafa Hamid only charge via umbium. I am telling the Office of the Special Prosecutor, let them come and sit here again. So where is the extortee?
Yeah, I just can't know.
Any part of Mustafa Hamid, the extortee is can't feel no. Oh wait, and I do court and then bear witness. Tell me, I'm baby man.
And it's a extortee in Indiana.
Oh yeah, the Akaina country Jacob Kwame Namwa 4 Kwame Namwa Korea. Na wabombo mu ina din nti o se Mustafa Hamid no extortion and oh yeah we body tribute
we are 16th July 2025
but that's it when 20th August wasesa charge sheet we was so asesa no the Mustafa Hamid Obebon charge for Pachokom.
Today, 20th August 2025 count.
Where assessor charge no.
So the statement of offence, conspiracy to commit the criminal offence of extortion by a public officer, contrary to sections 23 clause 1 and 2. The same
particulars of offence no. Also assessor no.
Mustafa Abdul Hamid, 54 years, at all material times, being the Chief Executive Officer of National Petroleum Authority and Chairperson of the Unified Petroleum Price and Fund Management Committee and the National Petroleum Authority. 2 Jacob Kwame Namwa, and also the same to say the account of boarding.
Okay. The next page.
Count 2 statements of offence, and particulars of offence. Or say Mustafa Abdul Hamid, 54 years, between January 2024 and December 2024 at Accra in the Greater Accra region of the Republic of Ghana and within the jurisdiction of this court, while holding office as the Chief Executive Officer of National Petroleum Authority and Chairperson of the Unified Petroleum Price and Fund Management Committee and the National Petroleum Authority, committed extortion.
In
the same
it is also was a charge no. Now the Fufra by Mustafa Hamid the Huachano. Now the same extortion now. From July to August. Mustafa Hamid yes home. Make sure there. Call we should it now.
Into a 17th October 2025. 17th
October here 17th fool. And also still a judge. Masasano kind.
To count 1, a statement of offence, or say conspiracy to commit the criminal offence and one.
And particulars in the mankind.
Particulars of offense or say Mustafa Abdul Hamid, the same thing, 54 years. Between January 2024 and December 2024, at Accra, the Greater Accra region of the Republic of Ghana, within the jurisdiction of this court, while office as the or say in respect of the duties of your office as a public officer by obtaining under the color of it. So it's the same thing. It's extortion, corona.
Extortion, corona.
While holding office as the chief executive officer.
Okay.
Is the same.
Mama, charge sheet, yeah, bo offense. Dodoa nipano a committee. Nti, Pacho, Showy. When? I don't know. How many counts of offense na waha last page no be hu osoro I na go find no so what class my question law to make me dey pay through
count 54
charges na ba ko na Odeba Mustafa Hamid 54 charges wey na fa say one extortion ne pe na Odeba Mustafa Hamid one it say yam pampa say Mustafa Hamid abokro no a adentina ojano bibini au bibini enipa o
asam sebe
bibini au sa obi extort sika efi captain smart wa o say o captain man who say what the car etwi obi car e na wu dwane etiri say wa ma me 10 cedis a
me for so ajiska
me ya will say it's more or less like a blackmail. Blackmail is one of the most difficult things to prove our court. How can you determine blackmail? Pause for the blackmail charge in the bebo. I bet me I hear so court because you must prove beyond reasonable doubt. Ata omo betna ha no, abrantie na ote ya ne say Woman Jiji Mustafa Hamid the Japade bebre we na mo TV ni bi and I'm say on name one went me name Jesus ya me Japade kase Jesus ya me Japade kase